glance over here. So let me just turn off this no outline. Let's say white over here. Okay. Now add this the bottom background. Okay. So like this, perfect. And this one, this particular box, I'll make it as a, make sure that it is in background. Good. Now you can see this particular white space has been or reduced there. Good. So I'll just use that over here as well. Similar fashion. Good. And here again, let's say this one, graphic format, bring forward. So we have adjusted like this. And here, let's say bold. This is also the bold. So your unit sold is arranged, your revenue is arranged. Okay, so what we need the your average revenue. Okay, so when we talk about average revenue, we need the average revenue there, right? So let's say this control C, control V. Okay, so, so this control C, control V. Okay, let's copy that simply and then simply paste it. Okay, so they are talking about average revenue over here. Okay, so let's say is equal to, select KPI calculation, select this and we'll take it down. Okay, so select this here. So this time I'm selecting different color code. Okay, so let's go here. We have different options. Select this. Okay, increase this 36. Perfect. So 36 font looks fine for me. And this one I'll delete this because this one I'll keeping this as a logo. Graphic format, bring forward. Okay. So that's how I'm adding this as a overall logo for me. So let me just adjust this properly. Okay. And we are talking about graphic format. So I'll ensure that we keep it very simple. Okay. And this one, uh, shape outline, we'll keep it like this. What exactly it is? So it is a average revenue. So let's say average revenue. Okay. So let's say revenue. Select this, go at the top. This good. So this is how we have added three overall, your KPI cards over here. So now I'll go here and let's see what exactly the max revenue I can add over here. Okay. So, so let's say this control C, control V. Time max revenue. So when we talk about revenue, I think the revenue logo works over here because it's ultimately it's all about costing, right? So let's say the cost or maybe anything else regarding the revenue, we can pick that up. Okay, I'll just say this particular logo, go here and keep it. I think black works for me. So let's keep the black only. Okay, so it's not that we always have to change any color. So yeah, in black works. And this time, what exactly it is? It's a max revenue, right? So let's say max revenue. Maybe you can call this as a maximum revenue. That also works. Revenue, so this is the max revenue. Okay. Now, since I was creating this, I was just thinking if we can add the top product as well. Okay. So let me just see if we can do so. Okay. Since we're saying this as a blank, let's go here, outline as a blank. Cool. So that's how four KPI cards added, and I was just discussing that can be add different as well. So yes, we can. It's just copied and paste that. So this control C, control V. Okay. And at the end, I have this particular KPI card available. Okay, which is my top product selling. Okay, so let's see how we can add that. Okay, so when I say top product, so my top product like this. Okay, so this one I will delete it, and let's say which one. So I'll call this time will include the another icon. Okay, so let's say star. Okay, hit enter over here, and this one, this line, okay, and keep it over here. So this graphic, this time I'll keep it this color, okay, purple types. And select this as well. So go here, okay, select this, okay, outline, okay, select this entirely. Uh, I think first let's insert that, okay, and then I think we can add that. Otherwise, it will again we have to change that color code. Cool. So that's how I have added this, and what I'm going to do over here is I'll just delete this first because those are not really required for me. Delete, delete, delete. Yeah, this is very delete. Perfect. So what we need the KPI calculation over here. Okay, so then add the formula over here, or maybe simply go here, okay, in the pivot table sheet itself, and you can identify that this is your maximum product sale. Okay, simply you can use that. So in that case, what I'm going to do, I'll just say control C over here, and let's say control B over here. And since this is the maximum one for me, I'll ensure that we'll select the phone. Okay, like this, and this one will keep it over here. Okay, let's say this is equal to dashboard. Sorry, this one. Can select it like this and hit a enter button. Okay, so that's how the value I got over here, and this is the top product for me. Okay, cool. So, and we gonna add that as a top particular product over here. Simply go here in the dashboard, and here again, let's say is equal to your this KPI calculation, and select this and hit a enter button. Okay, so we have added this particular thing over here. And let's say go here, simply increase the size. Okay, 36. Keep it like this, and this is the top selling one. So ensure that you're adding the appropriate number format as well there. Let's go here, dollars. Let's see if it is reflecting. Okay, it's reflecting. Okay, and then here it's a top product. So top product is this, but what exactly is a top product? Okay, so you have to add that over there. Let's say control C, control V over here, and let's say laptop. Okay, so that's how we have added this. Good. Great. So that's how we have imported entire top five KPI cards over here. Now, entire logic is very simple. Okay, folks. What we have to do, we have to simply use this views there. Okay. Let's say control X from this and paste it over here. Good. Again, let's do control X from this and paste it over here. Perfect. We have just now pasted this values over here. What I will do, I will just ensure that this entire values which is in trained by trained. Okay, so simply select this and expand this. Why we are expanding? Because our values otherwise will not really visible for us. Okay, here. So simply go here. Okay, let's click on this option data label over here. So that's how I've added this. And once it is done, revenue by region. Okay, so revenue by region is this. Let me just add this over here. Okay, and what we need the revenue by product. So revenue by product is this. Okay, and good. And if in case you want to add any insights, okay, through this you can simply add those insights over here, or maybe you can add your company logos there. Okay, and simply keep it like this. I will keep it very simple. Okay, great. So once it is done, what I'm going to do, I'll just say this one properly. Order should be proper. because it will go with the entire flow like this. Select this as well. Here, bottom screen. Okay, you are this as well. Okay, outline 3 point over here. Cool. And that's how we have added this entire structure over here. Cool. So now what I want the buttons over here. Okay, so to get the button, simply go here. Okay. Um, Here there is an option called slicer and turn on this region. Okay. And then category, we need the category as well. Also, if we have the salespersons available, simply add that and do it. Let's do Control X from this and make it available over here. Perfect. Likewise, move the other as well. So let's go here. This one, Control Select, Control X, and paste it over here. Ensure that you are changing the color, okay, as per the need, because I think your dashboard looks fine, but your certain improvements needed, which we are going to do it over here. Perfect. And that's how we have added this. Okay, to make this interactive, ensure that you're going at the top, slicer, report connection, turn this option on. Okay, so you can make this more dynamic. Okay, so turn this option on, build the connection, because it's very important. Whatever your table you have added, basis the buttons only, it will work. Otherwise, it will not entirely work like this. Okay, so here, right click over here, format data series, gap width. Okay, so just ensure that we are changing this to gap width and making this possible like this, so it will be visible for all of you. Format data level series over here, make it like this, close it. Okay, and bold. Okay, make this as well bold. Okay, Control B, just place that Control B and keep it like this. Perfect. So once we have it like this, ensure that we are adding the last touch up over here, which is this. Okay, this is the best part for us. And once we have it, ensure that, let's say, no fill over here, and width of this is point over here. Perfect. Add one more row at the top and keep it at the top like this. Perfect. Now you see this change and simply check that details basis the requirement. Okay. I can filter it out, what type of details I have, and I can see the dynamic values has been changed over here. Cool. Now, if in case you don't want these entire values over here, okay, you don't want this particular design over here, simply go at the top and you can change the theme from top. So let me just insert a couple of columns over here, and I will show you in the page layout itself, colors. You can see this beautiful dashboards. You can create your own, okay, and that's how the overall look like for us. Okay, so let's see what exactly will happen over here. Is equal to unit sold. Select sold. Cool. I think it's gone into a white color, so that's what it was not reflecting earlier. Now it will reflect. Okay, increase this, make it bold. Cool. Now, if I change anything, it will automatically work over here. I'll go here again, page layout, and I can see the changes over here. Okay, so that's the magic of Excel. Okay, you can create your own dashboard inside the Excel, and that's how you can share it with your leadership, executive, and present it in front of client. Okay, if in case you are not liking this, okay, and if in case you want to change the theme, you can change the theme as well. Okay, complete your call. How do you want to keep it? Cool. So if you build this dashboard with me, comment dashboard completed. If you want the advanced version using a Power Query and Power BI, let me know below. Don't forget to subscribe Discover Talent for more Excel projects that can help you build real job ready skills. I hope you found this useful, folks. So please don't forget to subscribe us. Thanks for watching. Have a great day ahead.